Welcome to the WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair. Here are your headlines. Well, you might want to keep your doors and windows closed for the next couple of days, not so much because of the weather, but to keep out any of the 40 monkeys who got loose Wednesday from the Alpha Genesis Research Center in Yamasee. Law enforcement officers have set up traps in the area, and they're using thermal imaging cameras in an attempt to locate those monkeys. If you see one or more of them, you're asked to call 911 rather than trying to capture them yourself. Now, it's been 8 years since there's been an escape from the facility that breeds the monkeys for product testing. With nearly all of the incumbents winning re-election in the Low Country this week, maybe the biggest news had to do with how differently voters in Beaufort and Jasper counties treated penny sales tax referendums. Beaufort County voters turned down a measure that would continue the current penny tax for roads and capital improvements by about a 55 to 45% margin, while Jasper County, the fastest growing in the state, residents there voted to add a penny to its sales tax by a similar 55 to 45% margin. Beaufort County's referendum was hoping to raise $950 million, some of that to plug a hole in that increased cost of new bridges to Hilton Head. Experts say the defeat was due to a lack of progress on projects approved in the original 2018 sales tax referendum. The Jasper County referendum is designated to raise $470 million over 15 years, with a primary project being the widening of Argent Boulevard and other road projects in the triangle with highways 278 and 170. Well, Thursday's Hardeeville City Council meeting might be the last big hurdle to getting a Buc-ee's built off Exit 8 in the coming months. Zoning for the popular travel center was being discussed for a 46-acre lot off of Exit 8 on I-95. Buc-ee's is not commenting yet on the area that's being called Hardy Station. Buc-ee's is currently building a travel center in Brunswick, Georgia that's set to open next June. Well, have you heard enough election news lately? Here's one story where everyone here in the Low Country wins. Condé Nast Traveler magazine readers have again picked Hilton Head Island as the #1 island in the U.S., with Kiowa just up the coast a close second, and Amelia Island, Florida, just down the coast, finishing fourth. Maui and Oahu in Hawaii were third and fifth. Nantucket, Massachusetts, and Mackinac Island, Michigan, were sixth and seventh. Tybee Island, Georgia, finished 10th, and Jekyll Island 12th. And if after these elections you feel the need to escape the country, Crete is on the top-ranked European island. Bermuda is ranked #1 in the Atlantic and Caribbean. Well, if you want to make a difference in someone's life in a short amount of time, you might want to think about becoming an AARP Foundation Tax-Aide Volunteer. Many older taxpayers with low to moderate income miss out on credits and deductions that they've earned. But thanks to the work of AARP Tax-Aide Volunteers since 1968, over 80 million people have gotten free tax filing help. If you're interested in learning more about volunteering, you can go to AARP-Foundation.org. And if you'd like more information on these stories and more, you can visit the news sources on your screen. And be sure to check us out on Facebook, X, and Instagram. If you have a story idea, email us at news@WHHITV.com. With our sports now, here's Justin Jarrett.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. The football machine fires back up Friday, but first, we still have a couple of Lowco volleyball teams chasing rings. May River took down South Aiken 3-1 on Tuesday in the tank, sending the Sharks into the third round of the Class 4A playoffs and earning a trip to Bishop England tonight. The region rivals split a pair of regular season matches, and the rubber match will send the winner to the lower state finals. In Class 2A, Bridges Prep is well on its way to a return to the state title match after a 3-1 win over Academic Magnet on Tuesday. The Bucs host North Central in a third-round matchup tonight. Then it's time to flip on the Friday night lights for what figures to be an epic Bridge Bowl, along with the first round of the SCISA playoffs. The #2 spot in Region 6-4A will be on the line when the Bluffton Bobcats host the Hilton Head Seahawks, and there's a fun twist. The loser will draw a rematch with the rival May River in next week's playoff opener. The SCISA playoffs kick off Friday, and Thomas Hayward, Hilton Head Christian Academy, and Beaufort Academy all open at home. HHCA hosts Florence Christian in the first round in Class 3A, while John Paul II travels to Wilson Hall. In Class 2A, Hilton Head Prep opens at Calhoun Academy, and Cross Schools heads to Holly Hill in the 8-man bracket. The Lowco is well represented in the 1A bracket, with THA hosting Lee Academy, BA welcoming Carolina Academy, Colleton Prep heading to Dorchester Academy, and Patrick Henry playing at Williamsburg Academy. Join us tonight for the Lowco Sports Lowdown and Lowco Pigskin Preview, streaming live at 9:30 p.m. on the Lowco Media Network. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Great, Justin, and here she is now, Maria Soden, with our forecast.
Thanks, Allie. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like throughout the rest of this week and going into next week, we're going to see a mix of sunshine and showers. So taking a look at Friday, it's going to be cloudy and humid with scattered showers throughout the day, but they should be clearing up in the evening just in time for football. Hilton has a high of 78, a low of 71, then Bluffton and Beaufort have a high of 80 and a low of 70. The sunrise for Friday is made at 6:46 and sunset's made at 5:27. Taking a look at the tides, low tides made at 8:39 a.m. and high tides made at 1:58 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, a little bit into next week. Saturday, it's going to be sunny with highs in the mid-70s, lows are going to be in the upper 60s. Then come Sunday, it's going to be sunny, partly cloudy with scattered showers throughout the afternoon, but again, they should be clearing up in the evening. Highs will be in the upper 70s, lows are going to be in the upper 60s. And then come Monday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy again with highs in the upper 70s, lows are going to be in the upper 60s. That's it for your Low Country Crawl Spaces weather. Let's head back to the desk.
Thanks a lot, Maria. When we come back, we'll find out about one organization that's trying to do their best to lower the suicide rate among veterans. Don't go away.